Legend of War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster situation playing as Bretonnia, or specifically Carcassonne, going up against, so basically what happened here is that he's on his way to do his final errantry mission thing, and as he was moving through the Chaos Waste to get there, the Chaos Invasion happened and popped on right on top of his armies here. Now, the thing is, we could probably auto-resolve and wipe out all of these armies, but if we do that, the very next turn, the Doomtide will just activate again, and just pop up another group in. So what we need to do here is sort of defeat them, but not wipe them out, and then move north. Now, the biggest concern is going to be the Warherds of Chaos, because they have the ability to ambush us. The regular Warriors of Chaos are not that big of a concern. So, auto-resolve here would actually be kind of a bad thing, because it would wipe out all their armies. We don't want to do that. We want to beat them, but not destroy them, so that the Doomtide doesn't happen, so that we can move forward north. But these guys still be basically, you know, pointlessly weak. So, this is like a really big puzzle here. Or small puzzle, I guess. We have to figure out the right point to strike, because most of our guys can't move. Lou and Leoncoeur shouldn't need to backtrack to get over here. So if we look here, and also none of these guys here have Lightning Strike. The Fey Enchantress, I think, is 1 level away from possibly getting it. Yeah. Yeah, she's 1 level away from it. If we have a look here, she can attack these 3 armies here, but they're ones that we don't really need to attack. I'm not sure. Alright, that guy will come in as our reinforcements if we attack here. And he'll get what looks like 2 armies reinforcing him. So that may not be the best choice, but of course we have to get the Fey Enchantress out of this position. Alright, this guy here, what can you attack? You can attack that one. You can't reach that one right now. That one, that one. You can attack this one. If you attack this one here, he gets 3 armies in reinforcement, but we get 1. This army here is not very good. Neither is that one there. None of our armies can attack this one. Lou and Leoncoeur could jump back down here. Don't really want him to backtrack, but he could backtrack to here and attack this one, and that would free up this guy. I'm not sure if that's what we should do, though. They'll probably run away from that, because Lou and Leoncoeur's army, he can beat all of them, right? If he's got Lightning Strike, which doesn't look like he does. Nope. So, how to get them out without wiping out all these armies? Because we don't want the next wave of Doomtide to happen. If there is less than 4 of their armies remaining, in any state, they can be still they'll be super damaged. The next Doomtide will occur. So we have to keep their armies 4 or above, I believe. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can only wipe out 3 of them.
Who wishes the grail?
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this attack here. And just see how that looks. Alright, so we are up against 3 armies. Because the Fey Enchantress's army is really good. And we've got 1 army in reinforcement. Now, I guess another thing that's good about this is they don't have the time to put the levels in just yet. I think the best thing to do about this would be to deny reinforcements, because our 2 armies are very different and they're not going to work well in coordination with each other. The downside to this is that I won't be able to withdraw, but that's okay, because I expect the Fey Enchantress to actually be able to beat all 3 of these armies, just not all 3 simultaneously, because we can heal as well. But I expect that after this battle should be pretty shredded. But what this will do is it'll move these 3 armies, like, just out of the way. Now, it's okay to wipe out the Warherd of Chaos. It shouldn't matter too much if we get ambushed if they're like super badly damaged, but things to consider. And what we just want to do is defeat enough of them that they're not going to counterattack us, and then push north, and just let them go down south. Because obviously you've got a goal in mind, and you don't want to have to take on like 4 waves of chaos right now in the chaos waves. That's not really a good idea. Alright, I'm pretty sure they'll get some reinforcements right away. So it might be a good idea to sit over here just to begin with and smack them down a little bit. Winds of Magic are pretty good. Alright, so Metal Wizard and no more of halberds. Okay, well, we've only got large units, so there's nothing we can do about that. But if we smash them quick enough, it's not really going to matter. And of course we need a good old classic horse sandwich to do that. So just ignore... Oh, whoops. That allows 2 races to show up at the same time. Whoops. Oh, okay, my mistake. It's okay, it's okay. I made a blunder here, because they're not all the same race. I think we'll still manage. We do actually have the option to withdraw, but if we lose, we'll get wiped out. Yeah, that Metal Wizard's got to go. Yeah, this is what I was hoping would happen. We'll just start breaking them. Right. So we actually have to fight 2 armies at once now. Because I wasn't thinking correctly. Yeah, that Metal Wizard has got to go. Because that spell's pretty good against cavalry. Alright, this unit here is destroyed. Assuming we win. I don't know, I'd probably still, even considering there'd be 2 armies at once, I probably still would not control large armies, because it has denied one of the Chaos armies, and the Beastman army is not a concern. They're really, really terrible. It's not even a full stack as well. Alright, so some of these guys took a little bit of damage. Just move them. Hang on, there's going to be more reinforcements coming in, probably from here. It's weird though, the other Chaos army pretty much came out in full.
I am the Fae.
Come on, hurry up. This is good. You just take them out a little bit at a time here. While they're still trying to get organized. They really need to stop twirling around and like sit down and actually fight the dude. I don't think this guy's in command of the Chaos Side's forces. No. You lot need to keep killing him. Yeah, if you overwhelm them with numbers, they should break. Okay, good, he's dead. Should break pretty easily. Okay, just, yep, break them and then just get out of the way. We'll just let them leave, it's fine. We don't want to wipe them out anyway. Alright, now we're starting to see enemy reinforce. Well, they're starting to come at us now. So we need to stop this. Alright, first thing to go for, that fucking hell cannon's got to go. So, person to do that, I think it'd be the Pegasus Knights. Probably lose one or two of them on the approach, but once they get there, they'll smash them. Because that's just going to be really disruptive. Okay, they rallied, but there was no time to deal with that. Alright, sort of want to just keep using Law of Life to heal. Yeah, don't worry about that right now. Do my best trying to dodge over them. These guys are a nuisance. Can't do anything about it though. Good, we dodged 2 shots there. And then get rid of that health. Hang on, they're still going to use one more shot. 3 for 3. Cool. They'll still have one more hell cannon to come in. Oh crap, we are getting cornered here. We need to get around. Because if we just attack this head on, there's kind of too much. We'll get bogged down. Uh-oh. Alright, paladins. Get in there and just buy us some time. I'll get him out. You're gonna have to fight those Chaos Warhounds. They're faster than us. Alright, look, the Hell Cannon's actually been destroyed. That's fine. You can get out of there now. Okay, this really isn't ideal here. I need to get them out. Alright, I got an idea. Right, you're getting closer.
My lady brought me your sight. Quickly.
They'll fight. They're doing alright. They're fighting alright. Come on, get over here. Maybe they need some air support. Oh, get rid of those Marauder Horsemen. It's not too bad there. Not too bad. It's mostly garbage units, so this should be fine as well. But they're doing just fine at the moment. They need some assistance. How did you... Yeah. Got caught a little bit here by Chaos Knights. Alright, we need to charge in there. Oh god, they're doing so badly against these Marauder Horsemen. So if you're wondering why I don't ever use this, it doesn't do anything. It's like one of the most pointless skills in the game. Shit, she's almost at her max healing cap. That's just not going well. They're not doing a good job at that. Like I said, they're just a massive pain. I can't pull them out. They're surrounded. This is probably the hardest part of the battle right here. If we get through this, we'll be okay. Yeah, don't get bogged down fighting Chaos Warriors. Go after the weaker units over here.
Hurry.
Need to get her out of here.
Swiftly. Awaken my vengeful brothers.
These guys are doing okay. Got plenty of magic, so that's not a problem. Do want her to be in melee so that she acts as like a mortis engine. And then I want to hit them in the rear. These guys here doing really well. Don't need that power stone just yet. It's going to do more damage to them than it will to us. So I just want to chase them away, but then turn back around over here and smash them. So that went alright, but it would have been nice if it was a better cast. No, over here. We're going to break this lot over here. Then we charge in here and hopefully just cause a mass rout. All they have to do is hold that. Yeah, you get over here. God, such an annoying unit. I can't catch it. Even with units that were faster than it, I just couldn't tie it down. Okay, they're very close to breaking here, and then we just charge over here, clean them up, charge into the rear over there. Actually, you, if you can get over here early, casting one of these chain lightnings would be really good. Come on. Alright, we've routed all of this area here. That's great. Now, go free them over. Oh, this guy's going to get in the way. Unfortunately, these casts just didn't really do amazing for us today. Come on, out of my way. But they're all fairly light units, so a Wind Blast should do almost as well. At least it's more reliable. So just hold them back. Those Grail Guardians can really hold the line. Free up the guys over here. And then go free them up. Now, I think the army loss penalty for the enemy won't be too far off. There's a bit of a weird charge. Alright, now might be a good time to use the Power Stone, actually. Just roll over them. Hopefully they'll just break, just due to the sheer number of enemies around them. These goddamn trolls here. There we go. They could really use some backup, so that helps a bit. But yeah, Lightning Strike would have been good here, for sure. Okay, now we can pull them out. They're not completely surrounded now. Alright, it'd be great if we can get reorganized. We're obviously not in a very good formation. Looks like the Beastmen army's fallen to pieces. The problem is they're not gonna relent to give us a chance to get organized. So we can get some individual units out to maybe go and flank. Or we can just try to pull through a little bit. The biggest problem is going to be the Chaos Warrior halberds. There we go, but just break them and then we can get through. There we go.
For the lady. Slay them.
Second wave of chaos is arriving.
Holy wrath.
Come on, you gotta get away from them. We gotta get reorganized before we fight them.
Ready for battle. Dead. Sorceress.
Used up about half of our magic now.
You require magic?
Fey enchantress.
Alright, one of the generals just left. I think that was the Beastman one. And now we can get reorganized. Should be okay. There we go, getting reorganized. We'll pull their fastest units towards us. Take them out first. And then the infantry shouldn't be too big of a concern. Yeah, there'll be a couple of stragglers left behind, but it'll be worth it to get organized. Alright, all three of these can use a heal. That's it. Come at me, bitch. More Chaos Knights coming though. We need to be ready for another counter charge.
Post haste. Apace.
And wherever possible, just heal whatever we can. Hard to determine which ones can still get healing, which ones are actually at max health, because we can't revive from the dead. We can just heal the existing ones a bit. Yeah, a couple of our guys are probably going to get killed just because they can't get out of this very quickly. We've got to pull their cavalry away from their infantry, because what their cavalry can do is charge at us, not do a very good job, but hold us in place long enough for the halberdiers to get here, and then that's where they get us. Because they're starting to get quite worn out now. Also notice the other hell cannons in, so that means this is their reinforcements. This is all of it. There's no more to come.
Quickly.
Twisting knives! Battle ready! Remember your vows! Twisting knives!
Forthwith. Look for Gairan.
Put it! Post haste! Bound by honor!
Ugh, mess.
Slay them! Battle ready!
So yeah, we're going to try to defeat them before the melee infantry get here.
We serve the lady!
Send them below.
Alright, get this paladin, actually get both of them over there. Keep these chaos dudes back.
For the lady! Moving apace!
Because our cavalry is not really ideal for dealing with that.
My soul is aflame! My blade is yours!
Lakai Cyborg.
Immediately! Brave knight!
Good, that's working pretty well there. These are chaos marauders, aren't they? Yeah, so we could use wind blast if we want.
Ever ready. Winds of magic, rise.
That'll be pretty effective on them. Don't want to waste another chain lightning. Didn't really get good chain lightnings off today. Maybe later on. We'll see how we go. Okay, yeah, you need to get rid of those trolls. They're not super fast, but they'll kill you when trying to retreat.
I serve her.
Not retreat, withdraw. That'd be worth a lot of balance of power there. It's tempting to send a Pegasus Knights to go sort that out, but... yeah, we're getting clumped up again. But luckily there's the army losses. We still have to deal with the Hell Cannon, but at least that bit is done. No units got wiped out. We only needed the Fey Enchantress's army, even though we had reinforcements. They just would have, that reinforcements just didn't complement our army here. We would have had to take a static defensive position with that in order to protect them. And these guys here, they work far better if they're not really having to protect anything.
At
Excuse me. Yeah, probably best if we just send one paladin to go sort that out. The chances of him hitting him enough to cause any serious damage is pretty low. And it's very unlikely we've wiped out any of their armies. So we should try to run down as many of these units as possible, just to make sure they're as weak as we can make them. Alright, speed this up though. You heading over there? Just be careful. Don't want to get within range of that, so just in case it shoots us. But yeah, there's hell. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it'd be fine. It doesn't look like they're shooting. There we go. So what's this guy? Is he a wizard? Death wizard. Luckily death magic for us is shit. So just damage him and let him live. That's fine, let him live. Because otherwise they'll just get someone else and it could be fire or could be a lot worse than death. Alright, that's phase 1 done. So that'll move 2 of their armies south, 1 of their armies east, I think. And the Fey Enchantress's army, you know, we took some losses, but not enough to be like, ooh, that was really bad. No, that actually worked out very nicely for us. Definitely could have gone better, but not going to take no casualties. So yeah, none of the armies got wiped out. It's okay to wipe out the Beastman herds. Seem to be fine for money.
Strength and wisdom are yours.
Thing is, we're going to take more damage with attrition out here than we will fighting them.
Who calls me Hess?
Like, look at this crap. Alright, that's opened things up a great deal for us. Alright. If we attack this dude here... Alright, Fey Enchantress, there's your lightning strike. Problem is, though, if we move too much, like this army is going to get very damaged as we move through here. Yeah, it's very damaged. If I attack him, only this one here comes out in reinforcement.
You seek the lady?
Oh, our army's going to be shredded if I send the Fey Enchantress over there. Absolutely shredded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we wipe these 2 out with an auto resolve, that brings them down to 5.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Basically, we want to leave the Warriors of Chaos armies alone, but try to wipe out the Beastmen ones because of their ability to ambush. Alright, let's see. What should we give them? How are their vows coming along? Yeah, none of that's gonna happen right now. So yeah, I can heal them to full, but these guys here, ugh. Even just moving from here to there, so much damage is gonna be done to the army.
If the lady wills it.
I am the Fae.
Oh, I could possibly lightning strike that one. That way that army there isn't going to get wiped out. Alright, I'm going to do this. See how this goes. Alright, so if I lightning strike it, yeah, we could just wipe out that Beastman army. And that way I don't have to touch him. We took like no damage. Alright, cool. Alright, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I'd like to leave 5 armies remaining. So, wipe out this Beastman army.
Who wishes the grail?
But leave that Chaos army alone. But maybe beat it, but just don't wipe it out. Alright. Since you did so well in that other Beastman army, let's see how we go here now that we've got Lightning Strike. Yep. Yep, bit of damage. One got wiped out, but, you know, given the situation. It looks like she's merely just an escort. Alright, that leaves Chaos with 6 armies. Alright, 2 of which are not damaged. Okay. And it is very unlikely that the Beastmen here are going to even attempt an ambush on any of these armies. They just simply don't have enough strength now. Alright, now we need to push forward north. I think we've done enough here. We'll just have to see how the end turn goes.
My reputation precedes me.
So the Fae cannot go into oh, hello. Cannot go into camp stance now. Not this turn. So we'll push her as far north as possible. There shouldn't be anything here. She'll take a lot of damage, but that's okay. I don't know what you want. I'm just gonna leave it empty.
My reputation precedes me.
Move you to here, go into a camp stance.
It shall be so.
And I don't think these guys are gonna have the balls to try to attack Lewin Leoncoeur.
Striking out.
So we'll leave Leoncoeur here for this turn, so that these guys here don't push against us. Because they can only use 4 of their armies. And they've essentially only got 3. And Lewin Leoncoeur could take them all on by himself with this.
Who calls me hence?
And we'll see what they do. We'll see if they trail us or head back down. I'm not sure. Hang on. Do you have... Have you done the ruinous powered... Yep. Wow, minus 50% as well. Well, that's probably a bit too late, but... Yeah, it's not gonna matter now. I'm gonna do something basic, I guess. Okay. Alright, we should be fine to get through this Oh, you got an imminent rebellion? I mean... There's nothing I can do about that. Same thing here. Just don't invest any money into this. It's gonna get blown up. I get it, it's a tier 4 settlement, but it's just gonna get blown up. It's just, yeah, it's just a complete waste of money. Alright, let's move on. Let's see what Chaos does. They can't reach the Fey Enchantress, no way in hell. Maybe this guy could. Yeah, whatever. You're not gonna win that. Alright, they didn't do anything. And because we didn't wipe out all of their armies, there won't be another Doomtide. I think that's where the guy had his problem, because he said in the email that... I mean, it is on Legendary difficulty, so obviously a little bit of save scumming. That, you know, just wiped them all out, and then just kept wave after wave of chaos kept coming. So yeah, if you don't wipe them out, the Doomtide won't occur. So the main thing was there to just get rid of the Beastmen. I mean, this is such an unusual situation. Yeah, they're not interested in us at all now. So basically, we just lost one unit of of questing knights. If we have a look here, I think they take 2 turns in, no, 4 turns in global. But Lewin Leoncoeur should now be okay to just slowly make his way over here and get to there, because there's not going to be another Doomtide until somebody destroys 2 of these armies. They're clearly not chasing after you. They're terrified of you. They're just going to go into down here and just find something easier to go and fight. They might go and besiege Bersenling camp. Who cares? Don't worry about this. It's not an important settlement. But yeah, that situation seems sorted, and now you can go on and finish your air entry. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you learned something interesting about this. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a sub if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate you.